Hello guys, I hope that you are having an awesome day. Today I present you a new model called as Sum Small from Umi Health. This is a small 3 billion parameter model which has been fine-tuned on a specific dataset. This 3 billion sized model has already outperformed GPT-4 in that specific task. And that task is to create summaries from medical dialogues for clinicians. This application is particularly valuable as it saves clinicians countless hours of manual work every day. Given that new solutions are popping up daily, nearly all utilizing GPT-4. So, this creator who has done a wonderful job in terms of creating it, and his name is Farhang Dezad. He created this model, and it is called as UMI, stands for Open Medical Intelligence. It basically does SOAP assessment out of the clinician or doctor patient dialogue. SOAP stands for Subjective Objective Assessment and Plan. SOAP is the most common method for documentation used by these healthcare providers to input notes into patients' medical records. They allow these providers to record and share information in a universal, systematic, and easy to read format. So, that is what this model is doing. You provide it a dialogue between a patient and doctor, no matter how long that is. It simply converts it into a SOAP assessment, which is subjective, objective assessment, and a plan. And the way this creator Desart has done it is amazing. So what he did is he created a synthetic dataset using a GPT-4, and that is also open source, present on Hugging Face. Initially, he tried it out with Phi 2 model, but the quality was not that great. So he then used the Phi 3 model, and then he fine-tuned this model Phi 3 on this data set. And then by using the configuration of LoRa, which is low rank adaptation with flash attention 2 with just 2 epochs, he created this amazing model. And he said that the cost for creating this model, fine-tuning it, was just around 50 euro, and if he wanted he could just half it to 25 to 30 euro. So this is what I think the future is, where we will have these small tailored very focused models serving only one purpose, and then beating a lot of other models including GPT-4 on the benchmark. So for example, according to Farhang Dezard, who is the creator of this model, Omisum has beaten GPT-4 on this ROJ 1 score. Now, just a one word on this ROJ 1 metric. So, ROJ metric is a standard tool in summarization assessment. ROJ measures the overlap between the words or sequences of words in the generated summary and a reference summary, serving as a proxy for the quality of generated text. This metric quantifies how much the key information and phrasing of the output align with the expected summary, making it a useful, although not that perfect measure of summarization effectiveness, but good enough in order to get started. Now, let's try to get this model installed on Google Colab. You can use the same instructions to get it installed on Linux and then Windows. So let me go to Google Colab. This is my free Google Colab, courtesy to Google. Click on runtime, change runtime type, and select this free T4 GPU. And then let's install the prerequisites, which include transformers, accelerate, and bits and bytes. So let's wait for this one to finish, and then we will proceed further. All the prerequisites are done. Let's scroll down, and you can see that everything is installed here. We would need to restart the session just to make sure that whatever we have installed takes effect. So just click on yes. And now let's import some of the libraries which we are going to use, like PyTorch, transformers, and that sort of stuff. Shouldn't take too long. That is done. Let's suppress the warnings. That is also done. Let's specify our model name. And the model name is this sum small, which I showed you on the Hugging Face. And now let's download the model. So while downloading the model, I'm just setting trust remote code to true, and I'm loading it in 8-bit because we are using this T4 GPU. So we are using this CUDA device. So let's wait for this model to get downloaded. You see that there are two tensors which are being downloaded. The first tensor is around 5 gig, and I think the second tensor is just under 3 gig. So 8 gig of space would be used. If you are using it on your Linux system, make sure that you have that much space there. So let's wait for these tensors to get downloaded. The second tensor is being downloaded now. Both of the tensors are done, and now it is loading these tensor into our GPU VRAM. So this is a point where it might go out of memory if your GPU doesn't have sufficient VRAM. But hopefully, because this is just 3 billion parameter model, this should be okay with this T4 GPU. Almost there. Okay, model is downloaded and has also been loaded into our GPU. Let's grab the tokenizer, which is going to convert our text into token, and the tokens are what is understood by the model. Tokenizer is also done. And now let me grab a full-blown dialogue, and then we will use that dialogue between doctor and patient. So you see, this is a whole dialogue. Let me scroll up. So here the doctor is saying hello, and then patient is responding, and then they are going through their session. There is a lot of text there, full of medical terminologies and all that stuff. So this is the dialogue which we are going to use. You can of course have your own dialogue, put it in there. Let me run it. It is a simple string, and the value is being stored in the dialog variable. Let's specify our prompt template. This is an important bit. This is a prompt template you need to use, because if you don't use it, the model won't respond properly. And that is the thing with these fine-tuned models, because they have been fine-tuned on a specific data set with a specific data structure in mind. So if you look at this prompt, what I'm saying, I'm telling it to create a medical soap summary of this dialogue. Then the dialogue is what we gave above, and then the soap summary will be published down with this dialogue. And then the prompt is we are giving it a system prompt that you're an expert medical professor, and then there is a user prompt short which is above. So let's set the prompt template. That is done. And now let's try to convert that text and everything into tokens. So because that is what model understands, let's send that tokens to model as an input. And then because we are using CUDA, okay, so it says that, so what it is saying, this is important. You might also face this. It is saying that input length of input ID is 856, but max length is 800. So if your this text is larger, then you need to make sure that you also increase this max length. I'm just going to set it to maybe 1000. Let's run it again. Okay, so you see it is now working now. Let's wait for it to finish. It takes a bit of a time because model is generating the output as per our prompt. Model has generated the output. Let's try to print it out. I'm decoding it with tokenizer and then printing it. There you go. So subjective and objective. So amazing stuff. There you go. So it has summarized it in a proper subjective objective way. Now another cool thing is what the creator of this model, Farhang Desart, has done. He has created this demo online. Again, you just select a dialog from here, and then you click on submit, and then it creates a soap summary just like we saw shortly. So let's wait for it to finish. Almost there. It should be, there you go. So subjective, objective, assessment, and plan. And that is what we saw in our output, that it produced a subjective objective. And then you can just put in any dialogue and it is going to generate the response as per your dialogue here. And I will drop the link to this model card in video's description, and you can access this demo from there. So that's it guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think. I will drop all of the commands which I have used in my blog, and I will drop the link in video's description. So feel free to check it out. But amazing model, really, stellar effort from the creator. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please do me a favor and share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.